6 feet apart. Or just don't go outside. Good morning, Homer High. Today is April 1st, 2020. The periods today are in your email, if you check them out. And Larry, we forgot something yesterday.
We did.
We forgot to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And I feel bad about it. So today we're going to make it up, and we're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So Larry, would you be so kind as to provide our great American flag? Now, if you could put your hand over your heart, and if we all can rise and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice, liberty for all. Larry, I messed that up.
Yeah, you did.
Nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Let's move on to today's announcements.
So we've decided that on each morning announcements, we're going to start saying a couple of things that you can do during your time in quarantine to stay sane and make the best of this trying time.
Number one is read a book, preferably one that you've been meaning to read for months, like this book, Funk, the Music, the People, and the Rhythm of the One. I bought this at the beginning of the school year, and I'm only 30 pages in. So, I've been working on that.
That's right. You could go on a walk with your family. You do not have to stay inside your house. Get off your phone and go get some fresh air. However, just a reminder, if you do so, please stay 6 feet away from all other people you see outside.
Mm-hmm. Another thing is that you could bake something. My sister and I made some banana bread. It was very delicious. Try out a new recipe. See what you have that you could make with. I made soda. I made my own soda. I'm that desperate. All right, moving on from Ace's food desperation. What's next, Larry?
It's birthdays. So we have had 3 birthdays since the last announcement. We have Olivia E.,
Danny B.,
and Natalie H.
Natalie H. Well, happy birthday, you guys. All right.
Just a quick reminder, if you do not want us to share your birthdays over these announcements, send me a text or an email or something, and we will ensure that it won't happen.
All right. So for today's guest on the HHS Morning Announcements Quarantine Edition, we have, drumroll please, Larry, Ms. Borland.
Yay!
Hey!
How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. Thanks for having me on. I'm always excited to have a chance to talk about a little history.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
And today, I'm going to talk about the 1918 flu epidemic and its effect on Alaska, because this is so relevant. One of the noteworthy facts about the 1918 global flu epidemic is that a higher percentage of people died in Alaska than anywhere else in the United States, almost double the national average, according to the Alaska Department of Health and Human Services. And in contrast to most flu epidemics, the 1918 flu killed mostly young men in their 30s instead of the very young or the very old. In Alaska, this meant that an entire generation of Alaskan natives were devastated by the 1918 flu. Historian Alfred Crosby has compared it to the Black Death of 14th century Europe because, quote, an estimated 8% of the Alaskan native population died. So all the things that we are doing today are to prevent a similar situation in Alaska today. But there are also some less dire similarities that I think we can see. Behind me, hopefully you can see a political cartoon from Chicago talking about what people should do to avoid getting sick. And it's eerily similar to what we're hearing from public health officials today. So I just wanted to take a moment to remind everyone that you all are in the history books, and your actions today are going to decide what gets written. Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Borland.
Thank you, Ms. Borland, so much for coming on.
In a near future Homer High Announcements Quarantine Edition, we may just have the legendary Mr. Sean Campbell back on as a returning guest. And if any of you have any poem reading requests, we would love to hear and consider them.
Yeah. And Mr. Campbell will read them to you in his beautiful Campbell-y voice. All right. Do we have anything else? Yes, we do. So last time, Larry mentioned that there would be a contest. If you submitted a school-appropriate activity, just a picture of that, and tagged the Homer High School the pages, you could be entered into a drawing to win a $25 iTunes or Amazon gift card. And did we get any entries, Larry?
We did not. And you know what that means?
That means that if you were to enter it, like right now, you would win. So if you just take a snapshot, send it in, you would win. So do that. All right. Well, there's not a whole lot for us to talk about. We're trying to keep it short. Last time was 8 minutes. I know that's a little long, but I should let you guys know that the original cut of it was 20 minutes long, and Larry talked me out of that.
We hope that all of the students out there are enjoying school as much as they can, and that all this online stuff is going well for students, parents, and teachers alike.
Yes. And with that note, we hope you have a great day and a great quarantine. Goodbye, Homer High.
All right. Asa, why are you the way that you are?
Well, I don't know.